You know, in any healthcare clinic, there's one spot that's the absolute nerve center, but it can also be the most chaotic. Today, we're going to dig into a new technology that promises to change all of that.
So, if you work in a clinic, just think about it for a second. Picture your workspace. Where's that one spot where the pressure is always on, where a million things are happening at once? And burnout just feels right around the corner.
Yeah, you already know the answer, don't you? It's the front desk. Phones are ringing off the hook, keyboards are clacking away, and you've got patients standing right in front of you who need help. It's a constant, non-stop juggling act. So what's the solution to all this chaos? Well, it might just be technology. Let's explore what an AI receptionist actually is and how it could completely transform that front desk environment.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. AI receptionist. It sounds a little cold, doesn't it? Kind of robotic, maybe a bit impersonal for healthcare, where that human touch is literally everything.
So, let's make this way less abstract. We're going to look at a real-world system called MedAI to see exactly how this kind of technology works in practice. This is such a powerful way to frame it. It's not just some piece of software. It's more like a new kind of teammate. A teammate who's always on, always there, to handle the basics so that no patient call is ever missed. Okay, so it's a teammate. But what does this digital teammate actually do? Let's break down the specific tasks it's designed to handle. All right, the crucial thing here is that this is not about replacing people. It's about handling all those high-volume, repetitive tasks. You know, stuff like answering calls after hours, booking appointments, or handling those FAQs about clinic hours. It can even process and route prescription refills. And this is the important part. If anything is too complex or sounds urgent, it immediately escalates it to a human staff member.
That all sounds great in theory, but what's the real-world impact on your team? How does this actually change their day-to-day work? Well, the numbers might just surprise you.
Take a look at this number, 60 to 70%. I mean, that's a huge figure. But what does it actually represent?
That's the percentage of routine, everyday phone calls that can be automated. Just imagine your phone traffic dropping by more than half. Think about what that frees your team up to do, especially focusing on the patients who are physically right there in the clinic. This is the transformation in practice. You go from the before, a team constantly interrupted, juggling calls and in-person demands, to the after, a calmer, more focused environment where the staff can dedicate their full attention to providing excellent in-office care.
You see, this shift from being reactive to proactive isn't just a small change. It really points to a much bigger evolution in how clinics operate, and it truly redefines the role of the front desk professional.
And this brings us to the final, most important question. If you free your team from the burden of all those repetitive tasks, what new potential do they unlock? More patient education, better pair coordination? That's the real promise here. It's not just about a quieter phone, it's about a more capable, fulfilled, and effective team. And that's really something to think about.